Dream is what drives me. Faith is what keeps me going. There's power in visualizing something that hasn't happened yet, especially when we're talking about something that you desperately want and you desperately need in your life. To dream is, of course, the first step, but I think the more important step is how you can keep the same energy even when the excitement is fading away or when the excitement is gone. The commitment. Of course, we all know there's always a process to everything, and the process is hard. The struggles, be it from the outside or from within, are inevitable. It could be, the fight against people who don't believe that you can actually make it happen, or it could be fight against your own boredom or your own complacency. I remember when my dream was called too much or impossible, my faith is what keeps me focused. So, I think you have to remember that your dream is what drives you, but your faith is what keeps you going. And even when you have great things in your life and you don't know how to treat it, it's going to become junk. And it's true, because remember, junk was once not junk, and it only becomes junk because you don't know how to treat it. It really depends on how you treat it. And I think the context was about the responsibility that you have for your, or for the blessings that you got. How you treat your blessings before you have the blessing, when you have the blessings, and after that. It's really important. I always look at my talent and the blessings that I got as something that I really need to take care of. Again, it's not a burden, but it's a responsibility. I was talking about self-control and integrity. A lot of people think that it's easier when you're in a position of power, when you have everything. But it's not necessarily true, because people say that your character is tested when, 1, you don't have anything, or 2, when you have everything. Of course, when you don't have anything, the struggle is always about what options do you have, because usually you don't have a lot of options. It's so limited. You just kind of have to go with what you have. But when you have everything, it's as hard because you have everything, because you're in a position where you could buy anything you want. You could get, all the drugs you want, the women you want, the people that you hang out with, literally anything. All the other things that you've always wanted to have. But in order for you to get these, you have to do the wrong things. So the question becomes, what are you going to do about it? Are you going to choose your integrity, or are you going to choose the other thing? And it's hard. But it's not supposed to be about what's easy. It's supposed to be about what's right. So yeah, your success doesn't depend on what you say yes to, but it depends on what you say no to. Yeah, barang bagus pun kalau lu taruh doang bakal jadi rongsokan. So remember to always treat it well. It takes courage, it takes self-control, it takes integrity. But always choose that over the other thing. And that's your motivation.